Christian theologians and indeed the Christian community have been hard-pressed to come up with a more important question for themselves than that posed by Jesus. Who do you say that I am? Well, this unit explores how those both from within and outside of the Christian tradition have answered that question. And it invites us to wrestle also with how we today might offer our own responses. And so we're going to be examining the Bible's own portraits of Jesus, portraits which represent the efforts of those early Christian communities to make public their responses to Jesus. We'll also consider some of the early church's settled statements, the fruit of so much local and ecumenical labour to re-examine and to communicate Jesus' identity in the cultural and philosophical contexts and language of the day. And we'll wrestle too with the thoughts of Christian theologians, from the early church fathers to the great theologians of the Middle Ages, from the Protestant reformers to the apostles of modernity, from Dietrich Bonhoeffer to C.S. Song and Catherine Tanner and N.T. Wright, as well as Jewish and Islamic scholars, exploring insights from these ancient traditions and responses to the person of Jesus. We're going to be considering too some of the ways that Christ has been depicted in film and in the visual arts, and in the Australian context, both Indigenous and colonial. We who live in this place need to ask questions about the relationship between Jesus' Jewishness and the possibility of an Australian Jesus. And what might be the theological and pastoral and political implications of doing Christology in increasingly pluralist contexts, like Australia and Asia? So these are some of the questions that we will be wrestling with together in this unit, seeking all the time to offer an open and honest response to the question, who is Christ actually for us today? I hope that you will consider joining us this coming semester at Whitley College for this unit, Who is Jesus?